What's good, everybody? Welcome back to 876 United Facts TV. And it's the end of the international break, right? And now we're quickly approaching our next week of Premier League. Guys, before I proceed with this video, like, share, and subscribe to 876 United Facts TV. And let's get straight into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you guys may be aware, this video is my predicting starting 11, that is my Manchester United starting 11, as well as my combined 11. So first and foremost, I am going with my combined 11. And all right, let's proceed with it. So first and foremost, our goalkeeping. So we have Ederson and David De Gea. Now, if we're going to speak about the modern style of goalkeeping, we will go with Ederson, which is a sweeper keeper who can do everything. And if we are going to decide to go with shot stopping ability, it's De Gea. But all in all, if I was supposed to pick a keeper that would suit the Ten Hag playing style or even the Pep Guardiola playing style, sadly, I love my De Gea, but I am going to go with Ederson in goal. Now, here's where things get interesting for me. Now, I am going to be in a hard place with these next selections because it's quite a few that we have to decide upon. So left centre back, is it going to be Ruben Diaz or is it going to be Lisandro Martinez? Excuse me. As tremendous as Lisandro Martinez has been for United, I would have to go with Ruben Diaz as my starting left centre back. So I'm putting Ruben Diaz right there in the fold. Now the partner, now this for me, I think it's self-explanatory. A player that's won it all, the La Liga World Cup, and what is it? The Champions League, right? So I would go with Varane. Personally, say, what about Laporte and Stones? Come on now, guys. Varane is the next centre back that I would select. Now in right back, we have a what you would call it a ding dong battle between two players, that is Diogo Dalot and Kyle Walker. But Kyle Walker for me is a world class, outstanding right back. You know, he's good defensively and he's good going forward. But if I was supposed to go on recent form, scoring internationally, you know, putting in good performances in the league thus far, um, maybe a lot of persons may say I'm going to be biased for this selection. So for my right back, I am going to choose Diogo Dalot. Now left back, Jao Cancelo, boy, and Tyrell Malacia. Now, for the sake that Tyrell Malacia has just entered the Premier League, yes, he is world class and so on and so forth, and yes, he has benched Luke Shaw, but it would be unfair of me to choose Malacia over Mr. Jao Cancelo. So my selection for left back is Cancelo. Now, in the central defensive midfield position, I have to do a selection between three players. Now, if I was supposed to go purely on ability and accolades and talent, right, and the way you apply yourself on the football field, I would go with Casemiro. However, he's not our preferred number six at Manchester United as of now. McTominay is playing better under Eric Ten Hag. Personally, I would place Casemiro in the team over McTominay, but I don't have issues with McTominay at this point in time. But however, the person that I would place in my combined 11 at this point is Rodri, right? I think he at this point in time is the most suited for our combined edition. We'll go into it another day, who is better, Rodri or Casemiro or what have you. Now, here's where we have another difficult one. Now, at our number 8 position, we have De Bruyne, we have Eriksen, we have Gundogan. So it's a three-way battle between those players. Or we can even say De Bruyne can play at the number 10 spot, right, in a three-man midfield. But as of now, I would place. This one is a little difficult for me. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. So I would put De Bruyne in that position, right? Mainly because he's the best midfielder right now in the Premier League, right? So that's why I would put him there. Now, the other player that I would place in that number 10 spot is it between Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, and I would say, can you also put De Bruyne? So basically, why I call De Bruyne's name again is because I would probably switch him with where I have selected him and put another Manchester City player here. Now, for the sake of it, I would put Gundogan here, but let's switch him and De Bruyne. Let's switch him and De Bruyne. Bam, 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 bam. So hold on, I have to make a sub here. So boom. Put, bear with me people. Come in, give me a second. Gundogan. Where is De Bruyne? Where is De Bruyne? So this is how I would put the midfield. Yes, I know that Eriksen is playing well. Bruno is slowly getting into things, but I would keep this Manchester City midfield even though it's my combined 11. Now my front three. Now we have Mahrez from Man City. We have Bernardo Silva. We have Grealish from Manchester City. And first of all, I'm not going to go into any discussion. The preferred starting number 9 in this combined 11 is Erling Haaland. So let me just place that there and let's get that out of the way. Now, right winger, Bernardo Silva, Anthony. Now, because Anthony has not yet showed his mettle in the Premier League, I am going to place Bernardo Silva. We can argue that Mahrez could go in the fold, but as of now, it seems that Bernardo Silva is the preferred player for Man City. So I'm going to place Bernardo Silva there. Now, right wing, Grealish, Foden, Sancho. Now, I could be biased and say Sancho based on form, based on him scoring some integral goals in the Premier League and the Europa League. But I think Foden, based on history, is a more consistent player than Sancho, and Foden has been hitting the ground running. So, for my left wing position, I'm going to put Phil Foden here in my combined 11. So this is my team, ladies and gentlemen. Leave your say down below. Now, let us transition into my possible 11 against Man City. So we're getting straight into it. So, for me, I don't know what's going on here. Alright, so for me, my back four remains the same. So, sorry if you're seeing something rotate in the middle, but my starting goalkeeper is David De Gea. So my centre back partnership is of course Martinez and Varane, right? Right back Dalot, left back Malacia. Now I would start McTominay based on his form for club and country at this point in time, but everybody knows that from day one I would have placed Casemiro in the McTominay position. Now my midfield is of course Ericsson and Bruno Fernandes. Now front three Anthony, Sancho, and I think Ronaldo is injured. Is he injured? I have been hearing talks that he's injured going into this fixture, but who knows? It's he continued his international game. As of now, I'll place Ronaldo here, but however, don't be surprised if you see something like this happening. You would probably see Donny van de Beek come in the fold because he's now off injury. And hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I think that let's place Ronaldo in this position. Van de Beek. Hold on. Bamson. Bamson. No. Let us put it there. Bruno may be in this position. We may see Bruno taking up this role. Wingers going up higher. Donny van de Beek there. Don't be surprised if we see this starting 11 where Van de Beek comes in the fold due to a possible no striker availability. Bruno has to be placed in the false nine position and so on and so forth. Don't be surprised if that is the case. However, being that Ronaldo is fit, I would believe that this would be the lineup going into the derby. And as the game progresses, we'll probably see the likes of Casemiro coming in for McTominay or what have you. But this is my preferred 11. But I think our manager will go with this lineup. Now, ladies and gentlemen, leave your thoughts down below. What is your predicted 11 for the Manchester United derby? And tell me what your combined 11 will be. Guys, like, share, and subscribe to 876 United Facts TV. And let's proceed with our lovely channel.